The dream run could soon be over for tech giants in India. The government of India has unveiled a new set of guidelines. Content will now be regulated, dispute resolution will be swift, and troublemakers will not be protected. This is India's playbook to rein in big tech. It's a template that you will probably see more and more countries adopt. Our next report gets you the big takeaways of India's new digital regime.
The social media platforms, upon being asked, will be required to disclose the first originator of the mischievous tweet or message, as the case may be.
The battle lines have been drawn. After more than a decade of unchecked expansion, the walls are closing in on tech giants. The latest blow was dealt by India. New guidelines have been introduced, tough ones, to rein in the likes of Facebook and Twitter. 3 months from now, the new digital regime will take effect. It will make the Indian state a stakeholder in content regulation. The full draft is yet to be released, but a few provisions stand out. First, removal of objectionable content. Complaints will have to be registered in 24 hours, following which there is a 15-day deadline for redressal. But if the content is highly provocative or hurtful, it must be taken down in 24 hours. These complaints will be compiled by a grievance officer who must reside in India. All social media companies will have to produce a monthly compliance report. How many complaints were registered? In how many cases was action taken? Plus, they can't protect the troublemakers anymore. If an Indian court or the government wants to trace content on social media, the companies will have to take names. Where did the objectionable content emerge? Which accounts amplified it? Information that they have always denied. Big tech does not have a fixed yardstick. In Europe and America, they often submit to government scrutiny. Elsewhere, they run riot, stealing private data and fueling propaganda.
सभी सोशल मीडिया का स्वागत है, लेकिन बड़े आदर से कहूंगा, there should not be double standards. If an attack is there on Capitol Hill in Congress, then social media support the police action. But there is an aggressive attack on Lal Killa, the symbol of India's freedom, where our Prime Minister hoists the national flag. You have double standard. This is plainly unacceptable.
There are new rules for streaming services as well. They will be overseen by a self-regulatory body headed by a retired Supreme Court or High Court judge. The content will no longer be one size fits all. There will be 5 categories based on age: universal, age 7+, 13+, 16+, and adult. There will be an exhaustive age verification process for adult content. These guidelines are, in a way, unprecedented. In most parts of the world, social media is internet's wilderness, a land beyond laws. For years, tech giants have fought against checks, but now the movement has gone global. Compliance is the only option. Facebook's reaction to the new guidelines says it all. We have always been clear as a company that we welcome regulations that set guidelines for addressing today's toughest challenges on the internet. Facebook is committed to people's ability to freely and safely express themselves on our platforms. India's new guidelines could become a global playbook. One thing's for sure, tech giants are no more the darlings of the internet. But the question is, can they avoid becoming its scourge? Bureau Report, WION World is One.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.